All right, class, this is a tutorial about V4, area and circumference of a circle. First things first, what you can do is actually learn with the example, and it gives you an example on the IXL. The next part you can learn is watch a tutorial. So for the first question, the radius of a circle is 3 meters. What is the circle's area? So on the board, I'm going to leave the formulas. The formulas on the board is gonna be there. So 1, 2, 3, if I'm saying like what formula am I using, is because I'm referring to the 1, 2, 3 in the front of the classroom. So for radius, R equals to 3. And what is the circle's area? So what I'm gonna use, since I have A and I have R, I'm gonna use number 3 on the board. So area equals pi r square. All right, all I'm gonna do next is plug in the problem. So r equals to 3, and we know that pi equals to 3.14. So area equals 3.14 times 3 square. The next part is just simplify. Simplify means if it's asking you to multiply, then you multiply. So area equals 3.14 times 3 times 3. On this problem, 3.14 times 3 times 3 is equal to area equals to 28.26. All right, and we're going to put the answer 28.26. Correct. All right, next question. All right, next question. It says the circumference of a circle is 25.12 centimeters. What is this circle diameter? So we have C and we have D for diameter. So on the board, I'm going to look at my board and look at 1, 2, and 3, which formula I'm going to use. And the formula that I'm going to use is number 1, which is C equals pi D. So now I'm going to plug in the numbers. So C equals 25.12. So that means I'm going to plug in the C into there. So 25.12 equals, what is pi again? It's right here. Pi equals 3.14 D. All right, to isolate a number and a letter, or a number and a variable, since they're multiplying, what you need to do is divide to both sides so we can isolate the D. So 3.14 is going to be on both sides. And this is going to cancel out, leaving us with D equals, so 25.12 divided by 3.14 is 8. So our answer for this one is 8. And we're going to write that down, 8, and submit. All right, next one says the radius, which is R, of a circle is 8 yards. What is a circle's circumference, which is C? So on our board, we're going to look again, 1, 2, 3. I have 3 for the circle. And I'm going to use number 2 because it has C and it has R. So C equals 2 pi R. Now I'm going to put the numbers that I have. So I have radius for 8. Do I have C? No, I don't have C. So I just bring down the C equals 2. What does pi equal to? Pi equals used to 3.4. So times 3.14. And R is 8 times 8. So what is it telling us to do? Simplify, simplify. Just multiply these 3 numbers and you'll get your circumference. So C equals to 50. Whoa. 50.24. If you multiply all these three numbers together, you'll get 50.24. And we're going to submit that answer, 50.24. All right, this question says the diameter of a circle is 6 meters. What is this circle's area? So we have A and we have D. On our board, we're gonna see that we don't have D on one of them for the A. The formula for area is A equals pi r squared. But by knowing the D, which is 6, and I'll put a figure right here. So there's a circle. The diameter, the whole line, equals to 6. That equals D. By knowing the diameter, we can know the R because our formula says A equals pi r squared. So by knowing D, what's half? What is half of it? That means what's the radius? So what's half of 6? Half of 6 is 3. So now we know the radius, so we can plug it into our formula. All right, so let's go back to it. Area equals pi. What does pi equal to? 3.14. Radius equals to 3 square. Now it means to simplify. So simplify the whole numbers together. 3.14 times 3 times 3. So if you multiply all this together, it equals to 28.26. And that is our answer. I am going to submit it right now, 28.26. All right, this one says the radius of a circle is 1. So radius is 1. R equals to 1. What is the circumference equal to? So on the board again, we're going to look at it. Which of the formulas, 1, 2, or 3, is going to fit into our question? So I have C and I have R. So C equals, I'm going to use the second formula. C equals 2 pi R. Now we're going to plug in what we know. So what we know is radius is equal to 1. So C equals to 2 times, what's pi? 3.14 times R is 1. I got R from right here. R is 1, or you can see it right here as well. So C equals to 2 times 3.14 times 1 is 6.28. So our answer is 6.28. And I'm going to plug in that right now, 6.28. Oh,